All right, we are live. Hopefully, the internet will hold today. Looks like I got a connection that's fairly good. All right, so we should be good. Hello there, Bruce. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I have a new little toy here that YouTube gave me. So, this little microphone. So, we'll see how it goes. Hello there, Kit. What's up, Kit? Is it a kit tail? Figure out the best place to put this microphone at. But let me know if you can hear me, and if you can hear me okay. If I need to move this microphone closer or further away. Um, we should be donating to 5 places today. Let me hop online myself here. Yo. I guess my wife's saying yes or yep, maybe. It's wife language, so I'm not sure what yo means. Sure, it means something. Let me see. Where's this live at? Hello there, Cat for One. How you doing? All right, kitties. I know. I'm going to let you out while I do this as well. So hold on. Oh. Oh. Hello there, Debbie. Yoda says hello, everyone. Hello there, Tranquil. Hello there, Catitude. It'd be nice if Yoda could like speak into the microphone as well. He can say something. He's just gonna turn the volume off, so he's not gonna do much except for just look goofy. Usually Catitude with these donation live streams, I don't start with Max. You're not going to really see any cats here. Well, these cats, you're going to see Yoda. He'll say, hello, rescue me from this crazy person who is holding me hostage and massaging my big old head. Max is doing okay, Bruce. I know you like that, Yoda. Yoda won't be with me for very long here today. You'll see a little bit of him. He'll do his little Yoda shuffle. He's like, human, you're lucky I like you. Because I know you'd be scratching my face off, wouldn't you there, you nutcase. All right, I'm going to let Yoda go. Oh. Oh. Let him go outside. Okay. So we do have 5 places that we're going to be donating to today. We will get back finally around the circle again. So Bruce and Tranquil will be going to your places today. Let's probably wait just a few more minutes here, see if more people start to pop on. But we have 4 cats from Safe Haven that we're going to sponsor again. 3 of them are seniors. 2 of them we sponsored twice or like 3 times already. So we're going to sponsor them again. Hello there, Maya. Hope you're doing well. And then one of them is just an adult cat, but we sponsored them last time. So we're going to sponsor them again. Cat for One, how long is this going to be? Hard to say. These normally last about an hour as well. It just depends on how quickly we get through the donations. So hour at the most. But we will see. Let me just hop on the live myself on my phone. So just bear with me for a second. Let me find my own channel here. I always like to just hop on as well. If I can. It may not let me. Okay. Cat for one, it's because you're moving hotel, so you might be off for a while. Time to put on. Yeah, no worries. No worries. All right. These normally don't have as many people on them, which I understand. You know, you don't see cats. You're stuck with me the whole time. All right. Let's go ahead and share the screen. So, all right, y'all should be seeing now Safe Haven. Hello there, Sue. Most of you should be familiar with Safe Haven. I'm gonna make myself invisible, so I'm gonna take myself off the screen altogether. I'm gone. So now let's get on to, this isn't going to take very long for Safe Haven. Let's go ahead and meet the kitties. I do like what Safe Haven has done. It looks like they're updating a lot of their pictures here, and they are making them pink, like a pink background, like you can see here with Agatha. I think it looks better, the pink, myself. So Agatha, she's going to be one. We sponsored her last week. Now, the reason we sponsored Agatha, she's not a senior, but she is an adult cat. But she's been here for like, I want to say close to 200 days now. I'm going to scroll to some of the other pictures here of Agatha. And so we sponsored her. The community sponsored her last month, and I figured, well, we're going to keep on sponsoring this sweet girl until we get her adopted, until she's adopted out. So that's going to be the deal with Agatha. So some pictures, as you can see. So that's Agatha. So that's going to be the first one. Let me go back here. And this boy, I think this is a boy. Yep, Bunt. Bunt, we've had to sponsor, like now this is, I think, the third time we're going to sponsor Bunt. Excuse me. Kind of like, with Mr. Mosby, I think, and I can't remember the other cat's name. There's another one that we had to sponsor several months in a row, and finally helped get them adopted. Can't remember their name though, but Mr. Mosby was one of them. So Bunt's in the same situation, where this is at least the third time, I want to say, that he's being sponsored. I think they need to update some pictures, and maybe when I email Safe Haven and kind of say, hey, we sponsored these kitties again, could you maybe get a new picture? Outer Space Bruce, thank you. He was another one that was sponsored for several months as well. So Bunt will be another one. But like I said, maybe they need to update his picture, get some, cuter picture for Mr. Bunt here. So that's the second one, is Bunt. Number 3, you gotta love Bubs here. Bubs, you love the name. Number 3, and see, they updated the pictures with Fento. Fento is another one. Once I get Fento's picture up here. I love this picture here of Fento. I think they did a really good job of these new pictures for Fento. Hope they can do the same thing with Bunt. Picture, let me see. Fento has that picture. He's got a few new pictures. A playful one here. You can see the string playing with the feather toy. It's a good shot. And then you get this one. He's showing his teeth. So he's angry. No. I like that picture as well. I think that's a good picture of Fento. And then we got a few more pictures of Fento just looking up at the camera. They probably got like a treat or something. So I really like the pink backgrounds. It makes the kitties pop pretty good. Compare that to all these pink ones compared to if we go down and we just have the normal ones like in their cages. The pink looks better to me. So that's Fento. He's another one that, again, we've sponsored a few times and we will be sponsoring again. And the last one for today at Safe Haven, there's only going to be, like I said, 4 altogether, is going to be this kitty. This is a senior kitty. His name is Ichiban. Ichiban is about 11 years old. I don't think they have a story yet. No, they don't have a story yet for Ichiban. Let me kind of make this a little bit bigger. I thought he was an all black kitty when I first saw this picture, but it looks like he's got like a little bit of like white in his chest. Just a little bit. But that is the other senior that we will be sponsoring today. So it's just going to be those 4 with Safe Haven. Oh, I want to show you just one other kitty because I think the kitty kind of looks a little wild looking, and maybe it might be a future sponsor kitty because they've been here for a while, but I'm just sticking with 4 today because I do want to get some other places sponsored. This kitty is named the Stallion, and I don't know. I just really, it kind of reminds me of Oscar the Grouch a little bit, the kitty, but I love that picture of the Stallion here. Definitely, you know, he's been out on the streets because he's got that ear that's missing, part of that ear that's missing, probably torn off from a fight or something. But just some of his pictures are just kind of funny. He looks a little wild, little rugged, especially this picture as well. He looks like a beast. Maybe that's where he got the name the Stallion. I'm not sure. So I'm going to keep it on that picture just for a moment. I like that picture. So I'm going to do what I need to do with Safe Haven. Actually, no, I can't do that. So never mind. I'm going to go on to the next place. So let's share this next tab. All right. So this is going to be the Furball Sanctuary. This is Lucinda or Cindy's place. Let me find a picture so y'all can look at while I put in the information with Safe Haven. Just give me a second here. We'll look at this one. Not that one. That's a dog. We'll go to Kitty. We'll look at Kitty. Oh, why is it just? Oh, never mind. No, it keeps on showing the every. Huh, that's weird. I guess I can't do what I wanted to do then. Oh, very strange. Oh, okay. Well, anyways, we're going to just go to we're just going to keep it on this page. It's not the most exciting of pages, but I'll be back with y'all in a few moments. I'll keep an eye on chats. And I will write this stuff down. We are going to be sponsoring 4 cats here in Safe Haven. It's going to be Agatha, Bunt, Fento, and Ichiban. One-time donation, yep. Email. So I'm sorry, no, that's not the most exciting picture with the Furball Sanctuary place, but it'll do. All right, same as above. Next, hello there, Bridezilla. Bruce, let me get back to Stallion. I'll get to that question in a second. Bruce, I think he's like 5, but let me finish. Let me finish up Safe Haven here, the payment, and then I'll get back to you. So just give me a few seconds on that. All right, so real quickly, I will show Safe Haven here. All right, so Safe Haven is all good. Those 4 kitties have been sponsored for this month. Hopefully, they will all get adopted, and obviously, I will let you all know on updates. But let's go back to Meet the Cats again, Bruce, so I can answer your question about the stallion. I think he's like 5. Yeah, he's 5 years and 3 months. He looks older though to me. He looks like he's had a bit of a rough life, to be honest. But anyways, let's move on now. These first 2 are going to be pretty quick because we kind of know what we're doing. All right, so back to the Furball Farm Cat Sanctuary. So like I said, this is Lucinda or Cindy's, who's unfortunately not on right now, but this was the place that she wanted to recommend as a donation spot. And I'm like, absolutely, Cindy, you just let me know. I know they have a YouTube website as well. So I would definitely check out this place if you haven't. If this is new to you, I definitely would check out this channel's website. They usually have like live streams, very long live streams, where they show all the cats that are needed to be that are up for adoption, stuff like that. So yeah, I would definitely check out this channel. They have a YouTube channel as well. So what we're going to do though, we're going to make this kind of short again. We're just going to go to donate now. And we're going to share this donation tab. Hello there, KK, Kitty King. How you doing? All right. So it's going to be a one-time. We're going to do $50. Use this donation for March Madness. I guess they got... I guess they got some kind of promotional thing, something going on at that place. I'm not sure what this is. I'm not going to look into it for now. But I guess it's some kind of something going on. Yeah, we'll add the fee, no worries. And we will use a credit card to donate. So I'm going to stop sharing this part so I can enter in this information. But I am going to go on to the next one. This next one I'm really excited about. This next one is really cool. This comes to us from Sue S. It's called Milo Sanctuary. And there is a lot of neat things going on here. So I'm just going to leave you with that picture there of that kitty, a very pretty kitty, while I put in this information. And then we're going to get on to the next one. We're going to get on to Milo. So just bear with me again for a few minutes while I make this donation to the Furball Farm Cat Sanctuary. This next one will be interesting. We're going to have, as a community, you're all going to have to make some choices. I'll let you know what I mean here when I'm done with this and when I can get back to you again here. But just bear with me for a few moments. Kitty King, I'm not sure why your message is under review. Is many needy babies? I mean, I don't understand why YouTube would flag that, but that's no issue with me on that. YouTube is kind of silly from time to time. I hope everybody's doing well as well on this Sunday. I hope you all are having a good day so far. Yeah, Catitude. There are definitely a ton of seniors and special needs kitties. It's interesting how they do it though. So this is why the community, y'all are going to have to kind of help me on how we're doing this. Let me quickly share this tab because you know me, even though I say things, I always like to be 100% transparent on what we do here. So that is the donation to the Furball Farm Cat Sanctuary. So that is done. So we are done with that one. And let me pop back on this one. Back to Milo Sanctuary again. All right, so we can get rid of that one now. And I'm going to put my face on camera slightly for just a second so you can see a little bit more of me, because I want to show you what I mean. So with this one, and I'm going to take myself off for in a second, but with this one, these cats that you're going to see, they're not up for adoption. Literally, most of these cats, if not all of these cats, when I was doing a little bit of research, they are permanent residents. They are either permanent, like special needs residents, they're permanent, like feral cat residents, or they're like permanent special needs senior residents. So they're not going to get adopted out. This is their home. So what we can do as a community is we can kind of sponsor the care for two. Each one is $25 a piece. So to me, it's like it's $50. I'm good with that, right? Because we usually do $50 for most places. I know Safe Haven is a little different because we sponsor all the seniors there usually. So Safe Haven is always a little different. So that's what they do here. So I just wanted to let y'all know how this place works. It's a little different. So let me put the back on here. So as an example, the first question actually I need to ask the group here, and I'm going to let the majority decide. Do you A, want to just do a general like $50 one-time fund to this group, or two, would you want to sponsor like two special needs senior cat type of situation? The thing about these though, they have to be their monthly. So every month that comes in, it's going to be a monthly donation for them. It's like automatically it's monthly. You're in like a sorry, I can't think right now. A subscription kind of, where every month it gets taken out. So which one do you all want to do? Do you want to do just the one time, like a $50 kind of just general donation that kind of just will go and help whoever it helps? Or would you want to sponsor monthly two cats? You let me know which one that you want. And I will honor, as always, what you all say. Unless you put it up to me. Sometimes with these questions that I ask you, you're all like, yeah, let's just put it back to Adam. We'll make him make the choices. All right, so far, Bruce is saying a one-time donation. Maya is saying a one-time gives them all a chance. Catitude is undecided. Excuse me. Debbie is saying a general donation. We'll let a few other people if you want to have an opinion. Well, we're not going to be able to donate monthly necessarily, Maya. I only donate monthly just to Safe Haven because I guess that's the only time where I get a little greedy. It's like, because that's the place that I found and it's special to me. But I mean, we could make another place monthly as well. I mean, it is possible. You know me, I'm very open to what the community thinks. Hello, Sue West. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Sue West, we are at your place. At least I'm pretty sure this is your place, right? Safe Haven because of the seniors. Yes, pretty much, Maya. Yeah, it's because of the seniors. So I'm asking everybody. So the way Milo works is we can do like a one-time donation, because this is a rotational thing. Or I was asking the community, like, would you rather do a one-time donation, or we could sponsor cats, like two cats, because it's $25 a cat. So we could sponsor two of them. And then that would go to their care, because apparently when I was looking at this stuff, like here, let me give you all examples. So let me go to it'll meet the special needs cats. So I know it's hard to read this, but all of these cats here, or pretty much most of these cats here, are like lifetime residents. So they don't get adopted out. They do have an adoption area, but right now they don't have any cats that they're trying to adopt out. So all of these cats here, and there are a ton of them, all of these cats here are there permanently. They live here, and what the funds would be used to is just to kind of help support their day-to-day care, whether it's, you know, medication, food, any issues that they might have. And there are so you'd like to sponsor, you donate there monthly. Okay. I mean, there are, you know, I'm going here. There's about 80 or so when I counted this earlier. A lot of these kitties are blind or deaf. Oops. Or clicked on something. Or they have like some kind of issue going on. But there are, like I said, there are a ton of them. That's why I wanted to get through the first two places quickly, because this one might take a little bit more time to kind of figure out. You know, as you can see, I mean, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. There are a lot. Sue, not Sue S, but Sue also says just a one-time donation. Catitude would like to sponsor the individual ones, but wish you wouldn't have to do the same ones each month. I mean, yeah, that's how it would have to work, though, Catitude, because you would have to, if you sponsor one, it's monthly. And then the only way you'd have to, like, I'd have to, let's say if we sponsor, like, I don't know, Valentino here, right? If we sponsored Valentino, and then if we sponsored another one, if we were to flip them, then I'd have to like cancel their subscription and then sponsor new ones the next month. And it does have pictures. There are some updated pictures as well. There are lots of pictures. So that's why, you know, this was going to be, I love this place, but this was going to be a bit of a challenge on how, but it does look like, they're more, there's, what was I trying to say? It's a difficult choice here, but it does look like all the way, that, there's more that just want to do a one-time sponsor instead of sponsoring somebody in particular, like month to month. Let's see, Maya, you're asking why are there not more people supporting this live right now? So the reason, that's a simple question, Maya, actually, is the reason there's not going to be as many people on this compared to like the whatchamacallit, the vertical live. Let me go on camera for a second to answer that question. And then I'll get to what Sue is saying, and Bruce. So the reason there's not as many people on here, it's not a vertical live, it's a horizontal one. And this doesn't get like, you know, pushed out by YouTube as much like a vertical live does. It doesn't hit those feeds. So these lives are going to be for the people that are really, really, you know, for the cause and really like want to participate in what we're doing. Not to say that that's not everybody, because I know there's some people that already contacted me that said, hey, we're not going to make it for this one. I'm like, cool, no worries. You know, it's all good, all good. But that's the reason as to why. All right, let me get back to this. I think one time, so all kitties benefit, Sue S, the funds end up in a pot anyways and support everybody. Okay. All right, so I think that's what we're going to do is we'll just do a one-time donation. Now, hopefully in the future, when we have more people, when there are more people that are part of what we do here, and I'm able to make videos that YouTube like kind of, I don't want to say pushes out to more people, but I get more funds with it, then, you know, I'd love to be able to donate to all these places every month, but I know that's a long ways away realistically. But I think that's what, just to make it simple, I think that's what we'll do then, because it seems like that's what the majority went for. Like I said, I always go with the majority. And so we'll just do just that one-time donation for now. In the future, maybe we can, though, like look again and wind up sponsoring like one of these kitties in particular. There is a cool one that I want to I don't want to say cool one, but there is a very special one that I do want to show you. Let me find the kitty. And Sue S., you might know of this kitty since you go to this website. Where is it at? Which one is it? Is it a special needs senior kitty? I think. Is it California? No, it's not California. Hang on a second, everybody. I'm trying to find a kitty in particular. I think it might be Aiden. Yeah, it's Aiden. Okay, so let me try to make the picture bigger. So this kitty, I'm going to read this because you may not be able to see it, but Lord Aiden Hopebringer was rescued from Moreno Valley Shelter on his last day in July of 2020. He was sick with mange and malnutrition. Like Sir Thomas and Wizard, he is FIV positive. There are a lot of FIV positives here. And he's making his recovery from illness, which is making his recovery from illness and injury a slow process. Aiden has healed from his illness and injuries he endured before coming to Milo's sanctuary. He has regrown his fur, gained weight, and made many friends at the sanctuary. As a cat living with FIV, Aiden will have his health closely monitored for signs of illness and infection. He will receive ongoing care, treats, and lots of love. And then there's just some pictures here. This picture here really stood out because this was a picture. This is probably when he got captured, or not captured, but when he got picked up and went to Milo Sanctuary. You could see the mange on his face. You can just see that illness, that sickness on that face, on his face. And he's also a tripod kitty. So I'm going to kind of scroll over here a little bit. You can see, you can see clearly in this picture, but you can obviously really see clearly in this picture when he's just standing by himself. He's just, he's just got 3 legs. So he is definitely a survivor, like all of these kitties obviously are. But then you can also see, the cool thing about this place is they kind of like give updated photos of kind of like what they were doing, how they were looking, and then it kind of like progresses as they're getting better, they're feeling better, they're looking better. And then this one all the way at the end here on the right, excuse me, has this is probably the most up-to-date picture where he's on that bed. So excuse me. But anyways, that is one cool thing about this. And I think, the community decided they just want to do a one-time donation, which I'm fine with. Because like I said, I'll let you all decide on that. The majority will decide, and the majority picked one time. But hopefully when this place comes around again, when we do the loop, if you will, we'll be able to maybe sponsor like a cat in particular and go from there. Or maybe, I don't know, here's an option. It's just $25. Maybe we can do this, kind of split this. What do y'all think about this? We'll do one-time donation of $25, and then we'll do one sponsoring one particular cat, and maybe we can sponsor Aiden. What do y'all think about that? That's just hello there, Burf. How you doing? So that's just another thought. Oh, is he not a tripod kitty? Never mind. You're right, Burf. He's not. He actually isn't. You are correct, because look at this picture right here. Thank you for pointing that out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he's got 4. He's got all 4 limbs. I could have sworn optical illusion. So my bad on that one. Yeah, no, he's got 4. He's got 4 legs. You're correct. His leg must be. Yeah, you can kind of. Oh yeah, I can see that other paw. Okay. I was gonna, man, this guy's got a lot going on. But what do you think about that, chat? What do you think? Still, just to stick with just a one-time $50 donation, general donation. Burf, you're good. You would also just do a general donation each time. That way that they can use the money of pot. Yeah, that's what Sue S was saying also, Burf. That they just do like a general pot. So it doesn't like, it's not like tied to like one kitty in particular. It's tied to all of them. It helps all of them. And I'm good doing that as well. I'm always hitting the catnip, Kitty King, always. All right, so we're gonna just do one time then. I'm good. I'm good with that. So let me find the donate to Milo. We'll donate through PayPal. Oh, wait a second. Is there a non-PayPal one? I can donate through PayPal if I have to, but I'm gonna. Is there another? Oh, debit. Okay, credit card or PayPal. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. All right. Let me see here. Burf, since this is a sanctuary, these cats aren't going out for adoption anyway. It's very true. So helping the sanctuary as a whole is the best bet. Bruce, Yoda's going mad because maybe I'm using the catnip. So we'll do other. Well, I wish I could do $500. That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? Eventually, we'll be able to do 500, but at the moment, we can only do 50. Okay, I'm going to go on to the next place now. So we're going to share this cute little kitty. Now, Tranquil, if you're still hanging with us, this is your place out there in Louisiana, the River Cities Humane Society, I think it's called. So that's Tranquil's. Let me get this information put down, and then I will be back with y'all in a moment. I'm just glad we're finally able to get to 5 different places again. It's been a while. Sue, you wish you had unlimited money. You donate loads everywhere. Absolutely, Sue. Absolutely. Hey, Tranquil. All right, so we'll donate here. Baby. Not baby, you're Yoda. What am I talking? Yes, Yoda. You're in your pink hammock again. You are in your pink hammock. Are you a good hammock boy? All right, so I'm going to show this tab real quickly that we donated to this place, to the Milo Sanctuary. And Sue, thank you very much for this recommendation. This is an awesome place, and hopefully, when it's their time to get donated to again, maybe we'll be able to donate and sponsor. Hopefully, we'll be able to do both when that time comes again. All right, so let's move on to River City Cats. Now, like I said, this is Tranquil. So this is the place up in Louisiana. It's been a while, Tranquil. I'm finally glad we're finally able to get back onto the top of the list again, and then work our way back down again. So, like I said, those who may not have seen this place back when we started many months ago, beginning of the year, I think we started our first donation. I think our first donation was in January, or maybe it was last year, but I think it was in January. And this was the second place that we donated to. Let's look at some of the kitties before we donate. I always like to look at these kitties. If there's any particular cat in that you'd want to see more of, just let me know. But just kind of a general look through these cats. Cheech, Flip, Mama Cat, Ringo. They got quite a bit of orange tabbies going on here. Mary. So as always, like most places, you know, there are a ton of kitties out there and a ton of cats that need homes. So I don't know if you're listening to this either now or if you happen to watch this on replay. If you live in the general, like in the I think the northern Louisiana area, and you're trying to find a cat or you're thinking of adopting a cat, find this place, and you know, you might be able to you know, save a kitty and yeah, adopt a senior cat as always. So then you got some of the little ones here, the little babies that need to be held up because they're too small. But yeah, it looks like they probably got maybe, I don't know, 50 or so. But quite a few. I mean, I hate to say that. Unfortunately, it's quite a few. But it's quite a few everywhere, though. Not enough good humans out there to give these kitties loving homes. All right, so we're going to donate. And we will be donating 50, which that provides core vaccinations for one kitty. So one of the kitties will be fully vaccinated because of your kind and generous donations, chat, or your memberships, or your watching, liking, commenting, sharing, just being a part of this community. You're helping a kitty get their core vaccinations done. So thank you for doing that. Again, just one time, unfortunately, we're not honoring or remembering anybody with the gifts. We're going to donate once. As I am doing that, I'm going to go on to the last one of the day, and this is going to be the Lazy Cat Lounge out in Louisiana, out in Indiana, out in Lafayette, Louisiana, Bruce's place. All right, so let me get my information in, and then I'll be back with y'all, and we can finish up. Yep, we'll cover the fees. I think one of the pictures that I'm looking at when I'm looking at the photo or looking at the video running, there's a cat that's like on a one of those treadmills, not treadmills, one of those kitty wheels, the circular wheels. And I always thought it would be cool to get one of those just to see, like, you know, what the cats would do with it, right? But everybody who ever has had one of those cat wheels, they say nothing really happens. The cats, they like look at it for a few minutes, and then it just basically just collects dust. And I'm thinking, well, I do have a lazy bunch of kitties, so they probably wouldn't do anything with it either. But you know, you never know. All right, hang on, everybody. I'm almost done with this one. All right, I'm going to share this tab again, just so you can see. It's going to be under my wife's name because my wife holds all the money in her account. So everything gets deposited, the Google, the AdSense, everything like YouTube, it all gets into her account. So we'll just everything will always be through her. So, but that was the donations through Tranquil's Place, and now we're going to get back on to the Lazy Cat Cafe and finish this up. Let's see, what are people saying here? I don't think they'd use it. Cats don't like them. No, Kitty King, as far as I've seen, I don't have one, but everyone like Jennifer Morales. I think some of you are familiar with Jennifer Morales. She's on live streams on occasion. She has her own channel as well. Excuse me. But Jennifer Morales is another one that recently put together a cat wheel. And after maybe the first 30, 45 minutes, the cats were really into it. And now they just basically just leave it be. So, I don't know. All right, Bruce. Hopefully, if you're still with us, Bruce, this is obviously your place. Let's kind of see what's going on here. Can we look? I can't remember. We got some pictures here. So I think you all should see. Yeah, you can see these pictures. So it has some pictures here. I'm going to not go too fast. But just some of the photos at the Cat Cafe. That's right, John. Yeah, John also has a cat wheel. I don't think they use it either. Now, the last time I talked to Bruce, I asked him, or maybe it was a text message, not text message, a comment. I'm not sure. But I think Bruce said there's about 38, maybe 38, 40 cats that are needing to be adopted at this place. Oh, Nash Potato. Is it Nash Potato? I'm sorry, I'm going to mess up that name. Thank you for becoming a channel member. That is very kind and generous of you. I hope that you enjoy your membership, and I appreciate you being part of what I always consider the most giving cat community on YouTube. I appreciate it very much. Thank you, friend. Thank you very much. Let's continue. Let's see. Where do we donate here to? I know we donated here before. Where is it at? Schedule your visits. Instagram or contact us. It's not Adopt Now. I know we've donated to this place before, but where do we? Bruce, you want me to adopt you another cat? I'm kidding. That's pretty funny. Oh, here we go. Okay. Donations. Donations are always welcome. Awesome. I knew it was somewhere. It's like, I know we donated to this place. It's been a while. Okay. So we're going to donate the $50 here. Nash Potato. I pronounced it correctly. No one normally does. You looked for a few weeks and you love what we do. Awesome. I appreciate it. Now, I will say, Nash, I already might have screwed it up. Potato. I am terrible at pronunciating. So, yeah, I may not say it correctly ever again, but, hello and welcome. If you all want to say hello to Nash Potato, feel free to, please, if you could. Make her feel welcome. Him, her, I'm not sure. Make them feel welcome. I'm assuming a girl, but I don't want to assume things just off of the profile picture. But welcome. All right. I wish I could make that a monthly donation, but we can't right now. We're going to donate with a card again. All right, I'm going to go back to the main site here so I can do what I need to do. Let me go back to share. Let me go back to home. Give me a second, guys, ladies and gentlemen. And go back to this. And let me put this information in. And then I'll get on camera. I'll try to turn the camera around if I can to show a few of the kitties here. Hello there, Rosemary. How you doing, Rosemary? Rosemary, we are finishing up these donations. Rosemary, we wound up donating this month. We're able to donate to 5 different places. Safe Haven, we sponsored 4 more cats. The Furball Farm Sanctuary from Cindy Lucinda, we donated to. Milo Sanctuary, which is an awesome place. Sue S., that was her recommendation. We donated to that place. River City's Tranquil's place out in Louisiana. And then we are just finishing up here donating to Bruce's cat cafe that he goes to, the Lazy Cat Lounge. So we are just finishing up here on donation day. Let me share this tab here so you all can see the last place that we donated to. And then I'll just get back on camera for the remaining time. Hello there, RS. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. I agree. Hope you've been doing well. So that is the last donation of the day. Again, I will make a video. Let me put myself on camera, and I'm just going to remove that. So I'm going to be on camera the whole time, the rest of the time here. Excuse me. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. So remember, I'm making now videos about these sponsors. So the video here, this live stream is like an hour long, but I'm going to make like a condensed version that's like 5 to 10 minutes long. That goes through the cats that we sponsored and the other places that we donated to. I'll make that video like in a couple of days or so. Let me see. Speaking of kitties, let me get one again. Give me a second. Come here. Come on. Oh. Oh. We started with Yoda, and maybe we'll end with Mr. Hey, Kit, you're okay. Yoda is probably the most like malleable. He's like 15 pounds or something. He's about 10 years old now, but he's pretty much like a big old baby. Let me get, is there anybody else I can get? I'm not going to pick up Kit because Kit does not like to get picked up. She doesn't like to be held. Hi, Yoda. He's like, what are you doing with me, human? I don't like being on camera. I didn't consent to this. Let me get the orange cat. Hang on a second. Come here, Orangey. Come here, Orangey. Bruce, Pandora is upstairs, so I don't want to. I'm too lazy right now. I don't feel like going upstairs. But we got the orange cat. Now, the orange cat, he doesn't really like being held either. As you can see, he does like this thing with his arm. Like he puts his arm up. Like, let me go, human. Let me go. I know, Orangey. You're okay. You're okay. All right. So we only have a few like cuddly cats out of the 9. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to start wrapping this up. Maya, I appreciate the kind words. And like I said, Maya, you know, the thing is with these live streams, with these vertical or these horizontal ones, it just doesn't draw as many as like the vertical ones. You know, I think you were on the live stream, Maya, and so were like Bruce and Kitty King and Catitude and some of the other ones. You know, we had what? I think at one point in time we had like 170 people in there, which was crazy. I've never had that many people before. I don't know what happened. YouTube really just, you know, I guess just wanted to, you know, show that channel yesterday because I think I wound up having like some 9,000 views or something. So it was crazy. But anyways, I don't want to talk about really YouTube too much here. Thank you all for what you're doing. Thank you all for being part of what we do here. I always like to, you know, adopt, don't shop, right? Yoda, no toy today. I'm sorry. Not on the live stream. Adopt senior cats if you're thinking of adopting a cat. And happy birthday, RS. I hope you have a good birthday on, I think you said Tuesday is when your birthday is. Yeah, Tuesday. Awesome. You're going to be 26. Oh, man. Enjoy those young years. Nash Potato, you missed most of the lives because you're in the UK. Hey, no worries on that. It's hard because I usually, a lot of the times on Saturdays I do live at 2:00, and you might have been on it yesterday. And then Tuesdays it's only at 7:00. Let me turn the camera. Hi, Yoda. And also, the last thing I wanted to say is, of course, speak up for those who cannot. Speak up for these kitty cats. What are you doing, Yoda? But anyways, I hope you all have a good rest of your night. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Has it been an hour? Yeah, we're approaching an hour. So Rosemary, what's going on with Sue, if you don't mind, or not Sue, what's going on with Dusty? If you don't mind sharing. I think you said he wasn't eating well recently, or he was like losing weight or something. Hello there, Alfredo. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. We are starting to wrap up. But might be getting to that time also, Rosemary. I mean, I know the feeling. Stage 3 kidney disease. I definitely know the feeling, Rosemary. Obviously Zelda, you never know for Zelda. I mean, she's 20, but I know her time is short. Rosemary, I feel the same. With Rosemary the cat, gave him fluids today. How often do you have to do that? I think you said like every other day, Rosemary. You gave Dusty fluids, right? How much do you give him? Like 20 ml, 30 ml? Yeah, Kitty King is saying kidney disease is hard. He lost 2 due to it. Sue S, sorry to hear that. It's a tough one, tough thing. Sending hugs, sending prayers, positive vibes. Maya here also lost a kitty. Blessings to you. But Rosemary, just know that the community's thoughts and prayers will be to you and to Dusty. And hopefully we still got a long time with Dusty. Let us know if there's anything that we can do as a community, and we'll just kind of go from there on that. So he got IV fluids yesterday. They want you to do fluids today and tomorrow. Okay. Well, I hope he's a good patient, Rosemary, because Zelda's good, Max is okay. And Kitty King, there's actually I said I was gonna go, but I'm not quite done here yet. There is a new, if I'm thinking of the right thing, I think there is a new there's some kind of new like experimental medication, or not it's not a medication, it might be like a diagnostic thing that's out in, I want to say Japan, in which it'll either recognize kidney disease in cats and dogs earlier, like at an earlier stage where it's something that can be done about it. Because usually, like not the medications, like the tools we have now to diagnose kidney disease or to show kidney disease, it's like when it's already at such a late stage, there's nothing that can be done about it. So it's like already, the kidneys are like, what, 70% shot or something. And at that point, it's just palliative care, right? It's just holistic stuff. It's just fluids, maybe a supplement, maybe a food. But at that point, you're kind of like in a really difficult spot as far as that goes. So you've heard of it, Rosemary? Yeah, do you remember? Is it a new drug or is it like a new diagnostic tool that will help detect help detect it earlier? I can't remember which one it is, but I know it's out in Japan, and I hope that they're making more and more advancements as far as that goes. But like I said, Rosemary, our prayers. Is it a drug? Yeah, it's something. It's either a drug or it's a tool of some sort. It could be a drug, but yeah. But anyways, does anybody have anything else before I head out as a community? If you want to talk about, feel free to. If not, then I'm gonna kind of start to wrap up. I'm probably gonna take a little nappy poo myself here. I have a bit of a headache. I've had most of the day, so but I'm gonna probably go take a sleep, take a nap. Kitty King looks like they read into it, and it is a drug. Okay, awesome. Sue, thank you for the donations, and God bless. Thank you, Sue, for the donations. Thank all of you for the donations, the watches, the likes, the sharing, the letting other people know about this community. I cannot thank you all enough. You are an awesome group. So I'm gonna head out. Yoda's looking at me. He's like, we need to go to sleep now. Like, human, you need to go hit the sack so I can jump on your head and do crazy stuff around this house because nobody's gonna watch me when I'm being my most crazy. All right, Yoda. All right. Well, anyways, I am old. Maya, I am very old. All right. But anyways, let me hit that button and we will catch you all Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. Until then, take care. God bless, and we will see you next time. Bye, all. Thank you.